Well, I'm not sure what I'm going to do here, but I've got this door here. Well, it's the fence, part of the fence, and it's too floppy and it won't stay tight up against here. So what I'm going to do is mark it right in here. I'm going to put a spring in here. Okay, then I'll open it up. Right there I've got a place for the spring. So I've got some wire here, and I'm going to make sort of a hook. I'll put a screw in it. So that I can get it to the right diameter. That's how it's going to look. Put a screw in it now, and then I'll just capture this screw in there. Squeeze the ends together. Now twist it. So it's going to sit in there something like this. Like that. Now I'll cut that off. There we go. Hopefully I can get this screw in there. See where it's going to go. Make sure it's not going to interfere with anything else. Use the screw to mark it. Drill a pilot hole. This bit is 7/64. I'll screw it in. Need to bend it a little bit more so I can get my screw in there. There, now what's going to happen is I'm going to take this spring, I'm going to hook it on there, and then I'll pull it back and screw it into my board over here. I think I'm going to have to get a piece of wire or something to pull that spring. Try to get a hold of it this way. I've got to hook this spring, pull it back, and then put a screw in there. Okay, there we go. I used this tool. I made just a wire to pull a spring. If you're pulling springs, this is a handy tool to have. Just a wire. I made a handle, put a screw in it, and made two halves that fit together with big rabbets in them. So I've got that. Now this little fence here has a spring on it. It's going to stay back where I want it. So now we're going to come back over here to the table saw. Check this out. Okay, now I've got this in there. I put in my miter saw groove, or miter gauge groove, I put a bunch of paraffin. I have here, I have a great big chunk of paraffin. So, and then I put that on the bottom of the runner and put it on the bottom of this piece right here. This main big piece here. Also, I made sure that this fence here was perpendicular to the face of the table saw, and then I took my square and I drew a line on here so that this right here will be square to the table. Now I got to get a couple screws screw that on. Since these are 3/4 inch pieces, both of these, this one and this one, I'm going to use 1 1/4 inch screws. I'm going to have to drill new pilot holes and clamp this on. So that it's square. Making sure there's no sawdust on the bottom of this and on the table. I figured I better draw another line. Okay, now I'm going to drill a couple pilot holes, put this clamp on first. I saw it did move a little bit. My clamp back on. we go. Now it's squared to the table. Make sure it moves still. Okay, that'll be good. I'll test the piece here, see how it goes. Boy, that is really off. I could see that there is it's going to have to be twisted this way. Got a big twist in it. So I'll loosen these up. Hopefully we can take care of it. Well, I've got a test piece put in here, and I guess we'll try it. We're going to have to sand it a little bit.